Hello everyone, my name is Amy Chris and I'm going to be taking us through the two summaries of the two journal articles that our group has looked at concerning autism. The first article is called Understanding Autism, Insights from Mind and Brain, and that is by Elizabeth L. Hill and Uta Frith. The article defines autism as a developmental disorder that is lifelong, though it goes on to say that the precise causes and true prevalence of autism are still unknown. The article explains that the reason why it is difficult to find the cause of autism spectrum disorder and the reason why it is defined using behavioral criteria is because there are no known biological markers. The article also gives useful information about some of the theories of the causes, the history of the disorder, and the different characteristics that individuals with the disorder may have. For example, saving skills, which are specific areas of expertise or brilliance. The authors explain that there can be some confusion between high-functioning autism and the subgroup of autism called Asperger's syndrome. They explain that individuals with Asperger's syndrome are considered to have fluent language and good academic ability, but the social communication impairments of autism, and also can have obsessions and narrowed interests. A crucial argument of this journal, though, is the fact that autism is no longer a rare disorder, as the spectrum of autistic disorders has become quite vast. It is our belief that as teachers, it is imperative that we gain as much knowledge as we can to try to understand autism spectrum disorder before we teach our students with the disorder to prevent preconceived and unfounded notions of the disorder itself. The more we understand about the disorder, the better we will be to accommodate our students and foster their learning in a positive way. The second article that I am going to be explaining is called Why Everyone Benefits from Including Students with Autism in Literacy Classrooms, and this is by Kelly Chandler Alcott and Paula Clough. In this article, the authors study the hypothesis of elementary school principal Belle Gardner, referred to under a pseudonym, that everyone benefits from students with autism being included in literacy classrooms. This article attests to the idea that having students that fall in the autism spectrum are an asset to have in the class, as they cause the teachers to be more attentive to the needs of all of their students. Now, this is a slightly problematic view, given the fact that it is our belief that teachers should already be attentive to each of their students' learning needs, regardless of whether or not their students have learning disabilities. So, according to the article, when students with autism are included in classrooms, conceptions of literacy expand, multiple ways of participating in classroom life are valued, instructional planning focuses on outcomes rather than activities, and teachers are positioned as inquirers. The authors do, however, disclaim that there has been limited research done that proves these points currently. The authors also argue that students with autism belong in inclusive classrooms with same-age peers so they can better develop literacy and life skills. Therefore, an inclusive classroom is considered to be mutually beneficial in this article. The article presents an interesting argument for inclusive classrooms, thus worthwhile for teachers to read, but with a critical eye for some of the potentially problematic points made. I hope you enjoyed my little synopsis and enjoy the rest of our site.